You're going to absolutely love the sweet potato. And he's gonna bug me on his hiding now. Good thing I know how to do the recipe now.
That's crazy. That's crazy good.
It is, yeah.
Easy, simple, and you know what? It's actually healthy.
Well, welcome to Momo's kitchen. That's right. That's right. You are in my house now. It's my kitchen. But the treat is for Thanksgiving. This man, again, at the house cooking. You see what I'm saying? But you know, why do you have always the big knives? You know,
Because I'm a big man.
That's it.
Besides a big
You
woman.
get the little one, I get the big one.
Okay, I can
Yeah?
still make this one work.
So I'm so excited because we get to really enjoy this Thanksgiving with Chef Rush, and we're gonna cook some easy, simple meals that we want to show you guys. We don't want to make it ever too difficult for you. And who do I think I go to for all my recipes? Of course. So I go to him. He sends me a list. We go bulk shopping. We do what we have to do, and then we bring everything to the table, and we voila for you guys. So today, what do we have on the menu?
So you said it exactly right. We're gonna do the simple KISS method. Keep it simple.
Thank you for that, really, because nobody wants. I don't want to cook and be complicated.
No.
I hate those recipes when you pull up the recipe and it's like 3 pages long.
We're not doing a
No, thank
turkey,
you.
chicken, ducking. We're not gonna do any of that. That takes forever, 20 hours.
Right.
The things that we're gonna do literally is 30 minutes each, maybe. Some of them even smaller than that, shorter than that, with the prep time, with the cook time, of course. But we want to make it very delicious, very simple, and very fun also. So we're gonna start off. We're actually going to do some chicken breasts, and we're gonna stuff them. We're gonna stuff them 2 different ways. I'm gonna show you guys how, because this can be an all-day process, right? So I'm gonna show you how to stuff them really quick, really easy, really simple, make them flavorful. We're gonna sear them up really quick on all sides, and then we're gonna throw them in the oven for about, at a high temperature, for about 10 to 15 minutes. They'll come out straight tender. That's it.
Wow. Yeah.
That's it. It's just that simple. That's one thing. Now think about Thanksgiving being a yesterday event. Well, today event that goes all into yesterday, and then so it's not gonna happen. And then we're gonna do some bacon wrapped filet mignon from Piedmonte. Of course.
Yeah, of course.
One of my favorites.
The best meat on the market.
The best meat on the market.
Yeah. So we're gonna take the best of the best and wrap it into bacon. I mean, come on.
Into bacon.
You know,
Right.
The best thing ever invented. Bacon.
He
Right?
said again. And speaking of bacon, prosciutto, which is coming from the pork, these are some of the things that are going to go inside of our chicken. We're going to do some panko as a foundation. We're going to do some prosciutto. We're going to do some caramelized nuts. We're going to do some raisins with some pine nuts, which I love. We got some Asiago cheese. And then we're going to mix it all up with some flavor profiles, stuff it with some spinach. Bam, done.
So we'll show you step by step how we're gonna stuff the chicken, and then we'll go through the prep. We're gonna start doing the oven first.
Yep.
I mean the stove first.
We'll do the stove first.
Okay, and
go
then
to
the oven. Okay.
Oven is preheating at about 375 already for this chicken.
It's been going on.
And top these last 2 things off, we are also going to do some sweet potato cupcakes.
That's right. And then a special secret, extremely easy recipe that Mikey's been begging for.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a high protein dessert. Watch this, guys. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this is how it's gonna be today, okay? You are going to do the hard work. Bye-bye. See you later. Chop and go.
I can do that. All right. So first thing for our chicken is we have all our chicken. If you notice, the chicken is pretty nice, good sizes, right? Doesn't matter if they're small, nice, whatever, because I'll show you 2 ways. We're gonna get a mise en place together, which means everything in its place, and we're gonna chop that off real quick. If you notice, I chop.
The way you chopped it off, I'm scared.
The way I chopped off is at the end, not the holding part. The reason why I did that because I want to make it easier, because if you do it on that side, the whole onion will fall apart. So I'm going to just chop this, and I'm going to peel this off. It always keeps the onion together. That's the hardest part for a lot of guys. They cut both ends, and it just crumbles in their hands. So no need to do that.
I just learned something new today. I didn't know that. I'm just here and I'm going to.
So see this stem right here? It keeps the onion together. If you cut this stem off, the onion just falls apart. Whether you're doing slicing or dicing or however, it makes it harder, right? Remember, so keep it simple, right? Don't work harder, just work smarter. And as I do that, I'm gonna, okay, I'm showing out. Don't ever try that at home. But you just do want to go ahead and give you a couple different slices here. And I'm going here because I'm doing dices. And I go there and I kind of keep it together.
Look at that trick.
Watching out for it.
Oh, I
and
love
now
that,
I'm just going to go across here. See how fine it is?
Nice. Nice. I literally just learned how to chop an onion today. This is amazing.
And you keep this part together. That's the part I was talking about. You can chop this up also, but you don't need. But and see this dices? This is what we're looking for right here. Right?
Wow.
Take that. And I use the red onion, well, we use a red onion because we want that red onion profile to come through, right? All onions are not created equal. Trust me when I say that.
I was just gonna ask you why red onion.
You have sweet onions, you have high onions, you have pearl onion, you have, yeah, all onions don't do the same thing. So it makes a big difference in that part.
You know, Chef Rush, I was chopping something the other day on video, and of course I don't know how to chop, so you see how you're moving your fingers back? Mine were like all the way forward.
Oh my
And
God.
people started ripping that video apart.
Really? Because you're
Yeah, they were like, she's gonna chop off her fingers. Look how she's holding the item.
Even me as a professional, you know, they's like, oh, you gonna cut your fingers off. I've never cut myself. That's why I'm the chef, damn it. But you do hold it in a claw, and as you go forward, you go your hands back. It's just kind of like a sliding motion. That way, if you're not so familiar with it, don't do it. Even if you're holding like this, even me holding it right here, doing this, I can do this because it's me. Not you, it's because it's me. You know, so there is a proper way to do it, but at the same time, always be cautious, even if you are a professional. So I have to be cognitive of everything I do, especially with my knives, because I have big knives. All right, that's one thing down. Now we're gonna go ahead. Remember, this is Thanksgiving, so Momo got us some of these nice caramelized pecans, which I love, right? They give out a nice smoky, crispy type of flavor profile.
And remember, guys, if you're allergic to nuts, you don't have to use them, right?
Yeah, you don't have to use nuts, right?
You just love,
Yeah,
love,
yeah.
love.
They just do different things for it. It kind of reminds you of that season, but I'll eat them anytime.
Nice job there. You see, that's why I have to take a class. You have to come in here like every day
Yeah, we
for
need to do
week so
a
I can
one-on-one
learn how to
class.
chop.
Yeah. We can do that. I like that. So those nuts are already ready. Remember, this is not taking long at all, right? Let's start off right here. We'll do a couple more of these because we have a lot of chicken. Now what I'm gonna do, because I know I'm almost done, I put some olive oil in that pan over there, and I'm gonna turn it on, right? Now next thing I'm gonna do is I have my craisins, which is raisins. Again, we're going for that holiday type of spirit. And normally I have craisins, but they didn't have any, so we're just gonna use raisins instead. Nice and sticky. We got that. That's done. So 1, 2, 3, right? I have some panko that's here. I also have some pine nuts. I'm gonna put some pine nuts in this as well. And I have 1 egg that's over here. So what I'm getting ready to do now is this spinach that's gonna go inside. Bring this up to temperature. Let it heat up a little bit. One way you can tell if your water's ready always is just throw something crispy vegetable inside of it. Right? See, this is ready. This isn't. It's because it was over here first. That's not. Now we're going in. All depends on what you want to do. You can smother it, you can sear it, saute it, you can do whatever. But we want to get that profile going down. You hear that sizzle? You hear that? That means you're on the right track.
You know what's really impressive too? I love the way you represent the army. So when Chef Rush is cooking, I've never seen him cook without his chef coat and without his army pants and the boots. I mean, every time he comes to cook, it doesn't matter where you are, you always stay on point. Like, I love that about you. You don't just throw on a t-shirt and start cooking.
No,
it could be at somebody's house, it could be at home. It just really
doesn't matter.
keeps it together, and that's unbelievable.
And so it's
I love
funny
that.
because it's part of the branding. When I say branding, means that's how people know me. They know me as Chef Rush, not Rush. They know me as Chef. I say that to you because I also have my medals here. I have Bronze Star, I have Legion of Merit. This, I've been in Iraq twice, Afghanistan twice, got blown up at 9/11 when the Pentagon was hit in the attack. I've done a lot of stuff in the military, so I'm proud to have served my country. Also even proud to have friends like the cameraman, Big Red, Mo, Michael Hearn, the Titan, and to be able to spread a message of positivity, you know? That's got a little sear going on. I put a little spices inside of it. I kind of make these spices as I go. I let paprika, you got a little smoked paprika that Mo had, right? I had some garlic, a little pink salt. I did a little bit of all those different flavors. I put them inside of there. It doesn't take much. You want this chicken to stand out by itself and not just kill it. A lot of people just kill it, over flavor it, or do stuff with it. That doesn't not how it works. Now remember, the spinach, it will wilt up on you in a second. Right? People are like, how come my spinach is in here and it only got, this big bag. I got one serving out of it. Either because you overcooked it, you didn't know how to cook it. It all depends on what you want to. It only takes spinach about that long to cook, right? So that way you can make it stretch longer. But if you just leave it in there cooking it, it's going to turn to what it came from, it's water. So here we go. We have added our onions, we did the spinach, we put our nuts, we put our raisins, we put some Asiago cheese in here, we put a little bit of cream in here with some pine nuts. Oh my God. And this is our end result that's gonna go inside this chicken, right? Just a collaboration of different flavors all the way through. The easiest way I do for this, and I'll show you, is that I let this evaporate a little bit more so. And I'm going to put this inside a bag, and then we're gonna stuff this chicken. And I'll show you how to stuff this chicken, actually right now. Here we go, we have a chicken breast. See this chicken breast? It's a full chicken breast, nice and thick. I usually take a boning knife. It's not a boning knife, but it's a knife, and it's sharp enough. And here's what I do, is I take this knife, and I go and I insert it right inside here. At the very edge, going down, and then what I do is I cut across. And I come out. Now what I just did is I made a pocket, and I'm gonna show you what kind of pocket I made. I'm gonna stick my finger inside here.
Oh, just like that.
Just like that.
Okay.
Just like, she said, whoa.
All right.
So we have this pocket that's inside here that we're gonna stuff. And so this is why it's so quick and simple. I'll show you this.
I like that.
And we're gonna go again at the edge. Now go to the top part. Remember, you got these little flaps over here with striations on it. So you go at the top and you're gonna stick in gently.
I love that you're teaching all the important stuff, because some people just slice this right in half and then they're like, oh, well, my stuffing is coming out,
Yeah, so
this is important.
This
Yes.
is important.
Yeah.
This is important. It may seem kind of
Yeah.
arbitrary sometimes, but it is important.
Nice.
So doing it this way, Like I can do this, you know, at least a half a dozen different ways, but I'm showing you one of the most efficient ways, quickest, easiest way to possibly do this.
Right, awesome.
One more. Go
One more,
start
and
here.
then we'll do the rest.
You gonna do the rest?
No, you'll do the rest.
Oh, I thought you said okay. I'm my
and
bad.
Mike is gonna do
She
the
already
rest.
told me.
You're doing
She
all the
already
hard
told
work.
me. She
You're
already
doing-
told me.
It's not, I don't know what Mike is doing. What
He
is
has
going on here?
a
Do you see
snowman
what's
head.
happening here?
Did he catch maybe a snowman or something?
Oh, you only came here for the finger stuff.
Why are you fingering my chicken?
See, look at that.
With
That's
the
my
stuff
dough
right there.
Yeah, it looks good and
Ready
it's
for
gonna
it.
taste good.
I love it.
It is, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there we go. We have that. Now, I was going to tell you about the other ones. Here are
We're
the
gonna do
other
two
ones.
types of chicken.
2 types of chicken. All right.
Two different ways.
Two different ways.
Right?
I love how
So-
you rub that.
Mike is
he's
good.
making love to
I'm
my
a
food.
gentleman.
I love
I'm a
that.
gentleman.
He really puts love into his food. That's why it tastes so good.
I've said that. I said, when you really cook and you make, you cook with love, it just tastes different.
It does. It does.
I cooked with love when I made you breakfast this morning.
You did. Oh my God.
So good,
Did you
right?
miss that breakfast? I ain't gonna lie to you. I was about that made me. I grew.
Can you just see this for a second?
I was being gentle with him. Oh,
That's my breakfast.
What's going on
that's his
here?
breakfast. It was Mo's breakfast.
They got this going.
Yeah, right?
Now I know what happened to you. Why you so big?
It's not the trend?
No, it's not the trend.
Look at these things.
It's the trend.
The trend.
Well, yeah. So let's see. So you're slicing this
So
now.
I'm slicing this one at the top,
Okay.
right? I'm just gonna go like this, slicing at the top. Okay.
Just that
So,
much. Okay.
yeah,
It's
like
like a
that.
split, like
It's
a
like
butterfly.
a split. Yep, it's like a butterfly.
Okay.
But on this butterfly, so you can do one or two things. You can pound this out, or I can go here again and do another split. I heard somebody say, "Ooh, I didn't think about
No
that."
wonder Jack has been killing it at home cooking.
That's the
Because
technique.
you look at you, the attention you're paying when
Soaking
he's
it in.
actually, yes, you are soaking it in.
See
That's
how
why
big
your
I
food
just
is so
made
good.
that? Just from that,
Wow, it
You
is.
see that?
Yep.
right? So this
Yeah.
is my canvas right now, right?
Nice.
So let me show you something really quick, okay? Since I have your attention. I'm gonna get this prosciutto right here. This prosciutto right here. Just like that. You get it? Simple, right? Now I'm gonna show you this.
Oh man, that smells already so good.
Doesn't take a lot, right?
Wow.
It's just one. So we'll give you guys an idea of just how simple this is. Now, also,
I see pine nuts in there too.
you see those pine nuts, all that
Yeah.
other stuff in here.
Yeah.
So we have this little piece of Asiago that I have left over.
Look at that. Look at
Shredder.
that. Look at that. Woof. That looks good. And then kaboom.
Finish that chicken off right here.
Wow.
With a little on top of here. So I have this, right? I have this right here. So what I'll do is I'll get this bad boy like this, right? And then I just fold it and I just roll it just like that.
Nice.
That's
at
my
that.
chicken right here. Okay? So now one last thing is just because you could seal that edge of that up actually, but
I thought you came with that to tie up Mike or something. I don't know. You tie up the chicken.
this won't hold Mike.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
You go at the top of it, at the head. And you get that. And then what I do is, like I said, I want to go around this one more time. And I'm going to go.
Nice. Look at that. I love all the little tricks.
It's not the official way to actually hog tie it. I don't want to go through all that. I'm just making it simple for you guys to understand. What I'm doing is, I'm not going to say, hey, put it around your hand. I'm not going to show you all that. I'm just going to show you a basic way to get this done. Here, squeezing tight, keep it in that nice ball. And the reason why you keep it into a ball, you want it to be round, is because it keeps the heat distribution evenly, right? I'm gonna put my finger here to stop this from going, and then I'm going to put that under, and then I'm just gonna do here. You got it? Just like that. One last one, I'm gonna go right here, that's the end of it. And I'm gonna pull it here. And then I am going to tie a knot so it'll stay together. Got it? That's how we do it, right? Have this one, we'll put here, right? Now, for the other ones, I'm gonna show you a trick for this. So, second way, and the easiest way, is to just stuff it. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna put it in here. Mind this is hot. Let it cool down a little bit, but my hands are pretty hard, so it doesn't really matter.
When Chef Rush is not looking, this is what's happening here. I have to make sure that nothing he uses is poisonous in this house. So, prosciutto.
We said poisonous. Thank you for the concern, Mo.
Oh, look at that.
So all that little goodness that's inside of there, right? I'm gonna double bag this just because it is hot.
Okay, where do you buy these bags? I need to get some.
These bags, I'm also a pastry chef, so
Oh, you know.
I know, right? So you can actually order these, I think, off of Amazon as well,
can you?
or you can go to a
I
pastry
wouldn't know what
store,
to look for.
or Wilson's, whatever it
So what do
is.
you call these bags? I need to order some bags.
Pastry bags.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
just simple pastry bags.
I need to
And
get
so
some.
what I'm gonna
I've been
do?
using like Ziplocs.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah.
I have
The
one
corner
some.
of it.
I got a lot of them. I bring
Yeah.
them. Yeah. These are when you get these, you got to make sure you get the heavy duty ones.
Yeah, that's
The
what I'm
other
saying. They're
ones-
different.
Yeah, the other
Like,
ones
they're
they're
so
very
nice.
very cheap. And you can't do
Yeah,
anything
these
with
are
them.
nice.
They wouldn't even be to hold this, just because of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut through here, but I got all that juice in there, so I'm gonna let this juice slide out. 'Cause remember, it's hot. Now, wow, you can actually smell that. That's ridiculous.
Amazing, right? It smells so good.
Now here's the quick parts for this.
All right. Let's see. I know I have an egg sitting there too. I don't know what that's.
You know what that's for? You don't?
Remember, I am the helper here.
Oh, yeah, helper.
Yeah. You don't worry about anything.
So-
Just tell me what you need.
Push this in here. Stuff that bad boy in here, and then you push. You push. Push. Just like that. You see that? You see what's happening? You filled it up.
Oh, it is.
See how big it is?
Nice.
It's just stuffed just like that. That's one stuffed chicken.
Nice.
Chicken breast.
All right.
Okay. We'll take this. And like I said again, guys, I'm doing this. This is wet. Meaning it's hot, so it's liquidy. Otherwise, it wouldn't be this way. It'll be more solidified, like that's doing right now. So just put this right here just for a holder. Real quick, real fast. And bam. Again, done.
Nice.
One more out of the way. Put it over here.
Beautiful.
That's done.
Beautiful. One more.
One more like this. Put it all at the end. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Ah, bam.
Looks good.
And another one done. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and do the rest of the regular way. I mean the wrapping way.
Okay.
You see me hog tie?
Yeah, yeah.
I know Mike can see me tie.
Yeah, this is great. All right. Well, guys, we're gonna see in a second. I cannot wait to try this out. It smells so good.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't see what I did, but behind your back, I kept putting my fingers into everything. So I felt like the nuts and the raisins was like a dessert meal right there itself.
It really is, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'll do the rest of them, and we'll be right back, guys.
Hey, so guys, I'm back. We hog-tied these bad boys. We stuffed these bad boys. We got some oil on top of here. It's some olive oil. We can use olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, whatever you like for your choice, but it doesn't matter. So we're gonna go right here in some nice medium-high heat. We're gonna turn it around all the way on 360, put them inside of a sheet pan, throw them in the oven that's preheated for about 400 degrees, blast these bad boys for about 10 minutes, and then that's a wrap. And we're gonna have some delicious chicken. So always start with the biggest first. Always the biggest. Remember that. You know why? Because I said so. No, actually why is because, you know, it takes them longer. So by the time you get to the smaller one, the bigger one is already on top. So I have a few big ones. Put these bad boys down. I put them down on top because that's gonna be my presentation side. Right? You want your presentation side to have that nice pretty color, that caramelization on it before you go to the next. So remember we opened these up, so we made a pocket in them. So instead of the heat going all the way through them now it's going around that pocket.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
So it's taking away about 25% of the cook time.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because we cut it that way,
Okay.
right? Instead of having to go a big fat piece, we go around that piece and take about 75% of it from that part.
Nice. So we're gonna keep cooking these babies up here, and then we'll show you guys the finished product. Not completely finished product, but 50% finished product, right?
50%.
Yeah. So we'll show you after we're done with the other ones as well.
Oh, the weather outside.
You know what? We can actually go a little bit deeper and do some marshmallows.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go deep on that.
So this is basically like my version of a quick sweet potatoes with I was gonna say mushrooms.
See?
Marshmallows. Sweet potatoes with marshmallows, right? With some cinnamon and brown sugar. But this is a very quick and easy way to cook it. So we actually sear it off to give some of that little crusty caramelization that you guys like. And put it in here, and you'll see how long it takes. Only a second. Stay right there.
Look at that. That looks great. Look at that sizzle going. Beautiful. Okay, hold on a sec. Wow, that looks absolutely amazing,
This is just B-roll.
right? Hold on. More nuts?
More nuts.
More nuts.
Can't go wrong with nuts.
All right, so we got the chicken going, and then we got the sweet potato going, but this is not a baked sweet potato, it's made in a pan. And he's got cinnamon, butter, he's got candied pecans. Wow, that's like a dessert for me right there. And then I think he's putting some marshmallows in there. I heard
Yeah.
that you're going crazy on this.
So this is basically already done. If you notice, it's a speed up cooking process. Instead of boiling your potatoes and doing this, doing that, we get the fresh potatoes. You wash them up really good and let the skin on because that's where the nutrients and also that.
So you
flavor
put them in
comes
there
from.
with the skin, right?
Yes, exactly.
So
Right.
guys, just wash them well, slice them, and throw them in. You don't have to peel this potatoes. And I took a little piece when we weren't looking again, and wow. That's what I do. And wow.
She said, "That's what I do."
Yeah. Uh-oh. It looks just like you snowed in your in your sweet potato. So that just happened. The marshmallows have arrived. Wow, that is so delicious. And that's gonna melt in there.
You know what? I'm gonna
Nice. Oh my God, that smells like heaven. What is going on in this house? Look at that. That looks so good. Chef Rush, I can never doubt you. Never. Wow. Kaboom. That's gonna be so good.
We have the chicken that took no time. This is one of the roll wrap ones that we did, that we hog-tied it with the twine. Remember, we did the ones that we stuffed, and we also made this delicious sweet potatoes with the marshmallows and the pecans just caramelized. It's my version of it on sweet potato, but it took only about 20 minutes to do it, if that long. Simple, easy. That's what we're all about. I'm gonna open up one of these bad boys and let you guys see what it looks like. Remember the hog tied? Just cut one edge off and it'll just pop all the way across. I want to show you what this looks like. Move this twine out of the way. And you notice I use a twine because guess what? It just stays together. Now we're gonna slice this bad boy up. So I'm gonna give us a nice little slice going across this way, right?
Wow,
I'm gonna go
look at that.
right here. Slice again. See that white meat? And I'm slicing this one at a bias, at a little angle, right? I'm slicing at an angle because I want it for my plate presentation instead of just going straight across.
Yummy.
So I'll show you what I meant by that. You see that how I'm going with this? I'm gonna go just like this. And I am gonna take this whole thing and I'm gonna put it right across here and let you see it.
Oh my gosh,
Like
that looks so good.
Right? And then I am going to get a big scoop of this good stuff. Oh, look at that. You see this? Wow. And I'm going to put it right there in the middle. Kind of going over like that. And then I usually just make an au jus out of this, so I'm going to just take some of that juice from this and then just put it right over here. Nothing goes to waste here at the Titan residence.
That's right.
We use it all.
That's right. I remember we also have dogs, so
Oh, and there you go.
after we eat, we put the plates down.
So it's perfect. Great presentation.
Can
Ready
I
for the
say
next one?
something?
You can.
I could not help myself but just salivate over this whole meal. And I know it's just chicken, but the smell, the ingredients that we got, you know, the nuts, the spinach. Look at the sweet potatoes. That's like a whole dessert meal. I mean, it's just amazing. And I couldn't help myself but to stick my fingers in there. The whole time I did. Well, you're not
Where was
looking.
I?
You don't need to see that stuff. I just could not help myself. So, guys, easy breezy recipe. Please try this out. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah.
You have to.
I'm gonna go for it
Yeah,
because
go for
it's
it.
just, yeah. So I'll grab a fork here. I don't know if anybody else wants to do
Titan,
the-
where's the Titan? Where's Mike?
Honey, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Look
You
at
need a
that
little knife to
face.
cut the meat up, or?
I will do that here.
There's one right
Yeah, there we go.
there. Wow, there you go.
Yeah,
Get some of that nice, that salted.
you want this, right? I gotta listen to the chef.
I'm
So
taking
that's
that
your
piece right
piece.
there.
Yeah, that is your
Oh,
piece right
oh.
there. Oh, you want the
I
good,
want,
the
I want
good
the whole
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. And see, you could eat with a fork too. Mike only eats with a spoon. I don't know why. He wants to make sure that nothing falls to
That
the
is
side.
so good.
How good is that?
That is so good.
Yeah, you know, I know you're gonna
right?
love that. You're going to absolutely love the sweet potato. And he's gonna bug me on his high date now. Good thing I know how to do the recipe now.
That's crazy. That's crazy
It
good.
is, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Crazy good, easy, simple, and you know what? It's actually healthy. It's
Wow.
chicken, potatoes. Of course, we add a little bit of sugar with it and a little bit of marshmallows. Mike got me saying mushrooms the whole time. Marshmallows.
Doggone it. I'm still going on this.
Chef, you absolutely blow our minds away every time you come over, but I'm not done with you yet. We're
not
still
done.
doing the recipes.
We got other
Yeah.
stuff to do.
So enjoy this, guys. We're gonna have some recipes coming for you that you can use for Christmas. It's going to be something really, really amazing. Again, easy, not complicated. And Chef Rush, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.